Okay. I've heard things about this. Alright. We have our boy. Big Oda.
So it is
Controls the sun.
monster.
Let's see him. Oh, Bahamut. Alright. Okay. Yeah, Bahamut. Comes the sun. Or whatever. Yep. Mega Flare. Oh, Hunter upscale, survives it. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay, so I have seen a lot of people hating on this dude. And this is like a key image they use when they hate on him. I don't hate it. I think like... Okay, it doesn't feel like it was made by the Monster Hunter team. But I don't hate it. But it feels like a different team. Right? Like, it's so... I think they said, right, it's supposed to be radiant. Like, it absorbs radiant particles. It definitely looks that, right? Like, when I'm looking at it. But, like, this feels like... You see this, like, golden trims? This feels like Bro was, like, gearing himself up before the battle, you know? He had, like... I don't know, he had, like, Kush with him, right? And Kush was like... You know, he went to Kush, he was like, yo, bro, help me get this armor on, you know? Kush was like, here's the helmet. You know what I mean? I've seen some people, they were like, oh, the face is flat. And I can kind of see it with, like, the eyes compared to, like, what is supposed to be the snout, I guess. Like, it does look a bit weird here. Almost, like, human-y almost. Like, okay, not human-y, but you know what I mean? Like, Bro's got eyelashes as well. It was really funny. Yeah, if they're going for this radiant theme, I can kind of see it, but it doesn't feel Monster Hunter. I don't hate it, you know. I don't hate it. Like if I'm thinking about this from a non-Monster Hunter perspective, there are bits about it I like. To put this in Monster Hunter, it doesn't feel like it feels almost like a different game. And I mean, it's a spin-off, right? So a gacha spin-off, which isn't even on PC or console. Actually, is it on PC? It might be on PC. I like the teeth here, right? Because the teeth, you know, it feels actually they're symmetrical, but you see the way it's like jagged almost. You know, that feels monstery. But I think the rest of it doesn't too much. I mean, I guess the chin spike as well, and the scales look fine. I quite like the fluffiness as well. It's literally just like these golden trims. Like it feels like Bro got geared up before the fight. Like Bro was a hunter, absorbed the sun, now he's this. You know, the color scheme really does remind me of Bahamut a bit. Which, you know, it's like, I think like, it's kind of interesting they put like the whole sun radiant gimmick for it. And they have this color scheme where, you know, Bahamut is kind of like the moon, right, almost. And it's like, you know, I don't know, it's interesting. It's like astral almost, some astral stuff. And I think like, when you're not looking at closer detail, I think it's more passable. It's like when you proper zoom in on it, you're like, Yeah, I know, I don't hate it as much as everyone else. It does, like, you can tell it's a spin-off, right? You can tell it's a spin-off. And looking at the head and stuff. I mean, for all we know, it's like Velkhana where it doesn't naturally have this. It just gets it from its power. Maybe. Okay, you know what? Looking at it in this render, I quite like it. I actually quite like him. This, like, from this angle, you know, this feels a lot more Monster Hunty. Like, I guess in a lot of Elders with this skeleton, a lot of defining features are in their head. Well, I mean, like, you look at Tio, right? Tio's got the giant mane, you know, he's fluffy. You look at, like, Velkhana, when she's, like, in her ice form, you know, she's got almost like a giant ice helmet. Not giant, but, you know, ice helmet. Oh, Namio as well, like, you can easily tell Namio was, like, Jelly-chan looking at her head. And you can tell with this one, you know, this head is quite different. Like, it's not just a head, right? Like, obviously they all have different bodies as well. But but you know, when you look at a human, like a person, right? Usually the thing you remember the most about them is their face. Their face is how you mostly tell people apart, and it's kind of like the same with this, I guess. But seeing the whole body from this view, I like it a lot more. Like, the body feels a lot more natural. I guess, like, you look at these armor bits and it's like, like, it almost, like, it still has that look of, okay, this dude's equipped gear. But just the actual, I think it, like, the actual body's fine. It's still just, like, the head, like, you see this golden plating, like, it's almost been, I mean, actually, even from this angle, like, you can see the dents and stuff. This feels a lot more natural than the trailer, where it all felt really smooth in the trailer. But you see with the trims here, they're almost layered, right? They're layered like scales. It kind of, like, it still lacks it here in the helmet, but you can see there's patterns to it, which the trailer didn't have. And that's a big part of what I think makes it feel more natural. Now, arguably, these hands are still a bit weird, but, I mean, Gore also has hands like this, so does Shigora. I mean, not like this, just the fact they do have, you know, these, you know, it's like 6 limbs, giant fucking claws, you know. It's just these do feel a bit more human-y almost. Yeah, actually, like, from this angle, I quite like him. I think he looks pretty cool from this angle. The trailer didn't really do him much justice for making him feel like a monster hunter sort of monster. You know, I'll be honest, I can definitely see this being a possible, like, AI generated concept, or maybe like AI generated and then modified. Like, just the way some of this, like, comes together. You can tell, like, this is obviously like Chinese design kind of thing, right? Like the godly sort of feel to it, like heavenly sort of, you know what I mean? Like Chinese mythos, like heaven kind of stuff, with all the gold trimming and the firm fluffiness, right? It is very Chinese feeling. And, you know, China love their Gen AI and stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised. Ruger Aidal, an old dragon new discovered on Aso land. It hardens the radiant particles that could spoil into armies and for both offensive and defense. It can also draw radiant particles. Its surroundings to unleash powerful attack. Okay, yeah, so it is. He does draw in radiant particles, kind of similar to like how Volcano works, I assume. Yeah, I like this angle does him a lot more justice. I quite like the fluffiness. It is mostly just the helmet looks like it's almost unnatural. It looks a lot more natural here than it does in the trailer. But I quite like him. I quite like him from this angle. Like, I think the hands could still feel a bit more monstery, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think we should have to see him in game. See how he works in game, you know, see his attacks, stuff like that. See how he moves, his animations. But right now it's like, you know, oh, it's just the Elder Dragon, like the generic Elder Dragon rig. It's just his face is a lot different, his head to the norm. Yeah, I like him from this render. I quite like him. I'm not gonna. He's not like that hateable in my opinion. You know, well, he's not really hateable anyway. He just doesn't look like a Monster Hunter monster from the trailers. But seeing this, I'm like, okay, I can see it more. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for gameplay. But yeah, I guess this is the Outlanders flagship. Why is it gotta be stuck on a gacha game though, man? It's coming to PC, right? I mean, I'll try it on PC, but just being a gacha is like, yeah, we'll give it a go if we can.